said, now opening my eyes means I need to see far. I just don't need to just be seated there. I need to see far. And that is how I decided to go back to school. Just to tell you the truth, any blessing or any bless, I did not have money. That time they were giving me like just something, you know, just like meager salary of about 8,000 Kenya shillings. 8,000 today is about like $70. That was my salary for a month. And the only good thing with that is I was living there, so I wasn't paying rent, I wasn't paying electricity, water, food. So that money I decided to invest in school. So, you know, and you know, the rest is history. That's how I started going to school. And I have one of my videos, I have talked about the money that was refunded after paying some of my loans, and how I dedicated that money to God. And I said, I am going to apply faith and I would take this money to school, and I believe that this is a step forward. So that's how I went back to school and prayed for the money, and money was not a problem. Once you step your 2 legs in school, I am telling you, don't be discouraged. It's a lot of money. Even now as I am talking, right now as I am talking to you, I need $10,000. $10,000 is more than $1 million in Kenya shillings. And that is for half the load of schoolwork. So, you know, $10,000. And when you count the expenses, when you count the what else do we count? Health insurance, because there is also something you need, which is a must if you are in an international university. They may take it. Another thing which is very, very important, which I want to share with you, is that here there are avenues. Once you get here, I am telling you, because you can work, it is very easy to get a job. You can work and be able to pay your tuition. And then because the university may give you a certain percentage, even if they give you 25% or 50% of the fees, you can be able to work and pay the extra, the money, the deficit. So once you are here, it is not going to be a problem. It sounds like a lot of money when I convert to my Kenya shillings. And also when I start imagining what I would have done with this so many millions in Kenya that I am using here, you know, to advance my education. But I also know that it may not be seen like something, a structure that you have built, but I am very sure it is going to benefit many, many people. And I know that, you know what the Bible says, that place your treasures where moths will not devour, where moths will not eat. So if you give back to the community, if you share, if you teach children, if you teach those special ed children, I am telling you, you're gonna be paid. And who pays? It's only God who can pay. And God will make sure He pays you back while you are in this world. So it is in this platform that you will hear me mentioning God, because I am a believer. I am a believer and have seen God doing great things in my life. Many people did not even believe that I came to the United States of America. Even those people who come from my village. When I start talking about Kiambu, a place where we were living, and it was a slum, a kind of a slum, you know, in a wooden house, 1 room. So when I think about that and I see what how God or God has removed, he has been trusting God for the children to come. So there's something people do here, like if you can stay in the program for a number of years, or once you finish you can pick on another program. So long as you are still a student, you are good to go. Because if you graduate, and if you graduate, the university will give you 15 days to leave the country. I can tell you for sure. They will give you 15 days if you graduate to leave the country. But if you, of course, if you have the OPT, they will give you 1 year. If you do any science program, they will give you 3 years. Like I have that child that he's no longer a child, he's a big man. So he has 3 years to practice his OPT. Okay? So that's how things work. Are you still there, Annie Blessed? Annie Blessed, I'm happy you don't need to do TOEFL. Yes. Do you want to ask any other question? Seth, do you have a question? Is there anybody who wants to come as a guest? Because now I can invite people to come as guests. And I don't like how my hair is displaying on the screen. Oh yeah, I didn't it's just natural hair, so it has grown. I need to do retouch. I need to do retouch. My hair has grown. And I have artificial, not artificial, natural, natural locks. So, if you have a question, I'm here for you. We're gonna end probably in the next 10 minutes because I promised we would be here for 1 hour, and I see there is also what we call general liberation, and there is what we call special liberation, right? So they will meet together. So if you come to Bayora, be prepared because you're gonna do some of those courses. And also, as I said, it is one of the best universities around this area, and we have been ranked as #1. So if you are looking for a job and you say that you are coming from Biola University, I'm telling you, you will get this job like ASAP. There is something about this university, you know, so you will get a job. Of course, you know, everything we do in this life, it is a struggle. You may struggle a little bit to get this job, but you will definitely get a job. That is what I believe. Even for my degree that I am doing now, I believe that because the university requires you they add you 1 more year depending on the program that you are doing. If you do what I am doing now, I will have 1 year. They call it OPT, optional practical training. You can either choose or or go back to your country. But if you choose to do, then you stay for 1 year. You look for a job here. It may be like, it's like an internship program. So you look for a job, they will pay you. And in the meantime, you never know. Maybe you can find another organization somewhere that wants you to work for them. So if you get such an organization, they can help you file papers and they can give you a work visa. I have a friend who I found here already in this Biola University, and he has been here for many years. His wife came over, and he has been trusting God for the children to come. So there's something people do here. Once you start pay, if you pay the very first, they call it, is it? If you pay that, like the very first payment, your status will read enrolled. So, and you can work, or you can talk to people, you can talk to the people to support you, because I can tell you, my goodness, this education, and especially for us who are coming from Africa, it is a community thing. The same community we call when we have weddings, when we are doing great things to come and eat and, you know, fellowship together. It is the same community we call when we have a need. So like for me, I think I called the community I called the community when I learned that I only have 2 weeks to be able to fly to the US. So there was a farewell that was done, and remember, because I was coming from this children's organization, there is one of the kids was also taken into a program, and there is also my niece. So we came 3 of us, and so we had a farewell party, something like that, to help us even raise money for the air ticket. So like we start from scratch, you know. So, and I can tell you, we managed, and we came, and we are here. So do not be afraid, says Chanel. Do not be afraid. Rhoda, do not be afraid. Yes, you just have to take that one first step. You know, before I even started to think about an international school, it was my desire for me to develop myself in Kenya. And before I landed in this school, because this school was also very, very expensive